plantation has been dressed up as greater ventures, but the plantation still hasn't changed. Everybody is still stuck in the plantation. It has changed the environment of it. It's changed the harsh conditionings of it. Changed the sweat from sunup to sundown. Now they give you air conditions. Give you some radio. Give you a phone that has a lot of different technologies on it. Keep you entertained a little bit so you won't complain about the hard conditions that your environment causes for you to make a living in. Whether you are sweating, or whether you are in a suit and tie, you still on a plantation. They dressed it up and put a nice take out your woman dress on it. It's been made to keep you producing, to keep you racing, to going nowhere fast. You still stuck. You still trapped. You're not free. Then they set a system around the plantation to keep you thinking of different strategies and different ways to how to become more efficient in the plantation, how to grow in the plantation, how to advance in the plantation. That keeps you at war with everybody around you. That keeps you from knowing everybody around you. It keeps the competition. It keeps the envious. It keeps everything that capitalism produces all around you. It keeps separateness. There's no togetherness in the plantation. It's a worldwide effect. And people are accepting it. Even at your job, when a slave will stand up to the owners, they would hit them with a whip. In your job, when you struggle with the bosses, when you stand up against the bosses, they give you a write-up slip. Sign on the dotted lines that you agree to the procedures of what'll happen. And then they love to give you the threats, lead up to termination, the fear factor of the plantation. The plantation has now they got the water fountains on the plantation. They got your clubs on the plantation. You go take your breaks, you go get your water. You take your breaks, you go dance. And guess what? You're right back in the plantation. It's a more modern day dress up. They disguise the plantation, but you're still on the plantation. You're still stressed out from the plantation. You still are physically hurting your body on the plantation, wearing it down. Physical abuse to the internal chemical abuse and to that beautiful parasite abuse all stems from this plantation where everybody can't see because you're distracted, whether it's religion, whether it's sport, whether it's the club, or whether it's in the environments on the street. It's a distraction to keep you to produce for the CEOs, for the fascism, so they can stand tall and keep you from your true natural abilities that takes over and destroys the plantation. The source code, they keep you separated from the source code and give you a fake source code. The religion. They won't allow you to plug your cell phones in, metaphorically. They won't allow you to plug your spiritual body in the proper way to connect back to the source code. They cut off the source code and give you a false source code. A false connection of celebration of a spiritual excitement. It's the false climax. You call that an erection, metaphorically. It's not the truth of the universe. It's not the intensity of an adrenaline rush of excitement that produces your environment that you can create. Your creativity has been put on hold because you have been dealing in this plantation, this false reality of a false planet, false nature. Everything is artificial flavor, artificial nature, artificial grass, artificial buildings. It's made to go against nature. It's not in harmony with nature. There are things that can be created with nature, but they keep you separated from that for you to keep the plantation going. They will not allow for the true identity of the creator in the plantation because that will produce power in people. They will no longer use the fear factor no more. Once somebody sees the truth that can expose the plantation, you're trapped. You're always angry. You're always frustrated. You got a false sense of an awakening when it comes to the truth of the source creator. They give you everything as fake, including your creator. They give you a false individual named Jesus. That's not his true name. It's part of the plantation plans, schemes, and tactics. They keep you all from your power. And what thrives your power, what keeps your power going. You are constantly being depleted from sun up to sundown, meaning from the time you were born to the time that you take off. Your body is constantly under attack to keep you from connection, to keep you from the true spiritual awakening. They gotta keep putting chemicals in the mix to keep that disconnection from your plug-in to the source created here on the plantation. Oh, the tricks, the disguises, the metaphors, the false sense of accomplishment, the vacations, the getting drunk, getting high. All this is the entertainment. Good old plantation. The truth of the spiritual awakening, all that ceases to exist. Awakening in the blink of an eye. You see exactly what you need to see. You see the empowerment. You see that the body is completely in serious danger. It's in failure mode. It's thriving to survive the headaches. The final warning from your physical body that something is wrong. Some people head hurt so bad they be dizzy. I had to pass out. I didn't have a point sometimes where I would have to roll up from my headache being so intense, from the body giving you the last stages of the warning. Constant bodies are constantly giving you last stages of warning because of the disconnection from the universe and the powers that are inside of your physical body because the plantation that you are thriving on. Enjoy the rest of your day.